Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahshua, Bashem, Makakodah, Shalom to the 144,000, and the rest of you elect out there, Shalom to you all. I'm going to make this super quick. Let's see where the Spirit takes me. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, We Got a Madman on Our Hands. So this is from Ones That Can See. The title is Donald Trump and the government are considering making a real-life Hunger Games reality TV show. This guy's a character, man. And he would do it. He would do it. So it says here, U.S. This is documented right here. This has nothing to do with the title. It says is the department. This is as of May. It's in the month of May, so it's this month. I don't know if that's 11. I can't hardly see it. Or 17. If it's 17, it was two days ago. Is the Department of Homeland Security considering a reality show or TV show where immigrants compete for U.S. citizenship? Now, is it going to be like Game of Thrones where you got to you get a bunch of them in there, the last one standing, you got to kill each other, and the last one standing becomes a citizen? Hey, you might as well have, which goes into the Purge. Let me go into the movie The Purge. You know, when you think of this guy, you think of, as I've been saying previously, the cruel Lord in Isaiah chapter 19. I may even go into that. You also have the king of Babylon in Isaiah chapter 14. It's not talking about Nebuchadnezzar. It's not talking about Belshazzar. It's talking about the modern king of Babylon. The modern king of Babylon is talking about the daughter of Babylon. So he's got to be the king of Babylon. Yeah, we're going to that too. We'll go into that, and we'll go into Isaiah 19, and we may just go straight into the NLT of the game, inside joke. So it says, is the Department of Homeland Security considering a reality TV show where immigrants compete for U.S. citizenships? And that could be on your, regular TV. It could be on Channel 7. It could be on a cable show. It could be pay-per-view. The finals could be pay-per-view. It could be a one-day event. You take 50 of them out there, give them weapons, and they got to kill each other inside of an hour, 2 hours, and you get a pay-per-view event. That'll make a lot of money. And this current guy, the cruel Lord, he's been to, I believe, at least 3, if not 3, at least 3, if not 4. He attended UFC events. He's the first president that attended UFC events. And UFC events are nothing but gladiatorial events. Now you might say, oh, well, back in the gladiatorial days, they killed. Nope, they didn't kill each other. If anything, they got injured. People would die by accident, but they didn't fight to the death. All right. So what was I going to do? I was going to put in the word Purge, the movie Purge. And he's got to be the last president. So he's thinking about becoming a third term. He's a madman. Give me a second. Ready, set. Tune in latest. Okay, let me go ahead and what is the movie The Purge all about? Okay, I just wanted some. I've seen some of them. The very first one I saw it on cable. We started getting into it. The second, the Purge, Anarchy, Purge, the Purge. What is it? Election year. The first Purge. The Forever Purge. What's that all about? The Purge is an American anthology media franchise centered on a series of dystopian, and dystopian is the opposite of utopian. Utopian meaning good place. Dystopian meaning basically bad place, the opposite of a good place. So this is what this man is creating. Dystopian action horror film distributed by Universal Pictures and produced by Blumhouse Production and Platinum Dunes. And you can read more of that if you want. What is the point of the Purge? What is the point of the Purge movie? Parents need to know that The Purge is a futuristic sci-fi horror movie. Let me see. Once a year, I'm going to cut into the chase. Once a year, American citizens are given a 12-hour period. I guess it's 6 at night till 6 in the morning. 12-hour period in which they can do whatever they want, including murder, legally. This supposedly has the effect of reducing crime and lowering unemployment. So we can see this guy doing it. Remember, he's narrow. He's definitely narrow. If you can't see he's narrow, you got a problem. Especially you brothers, you other camps. Yeah, you don't say nothing about it. But anyway, it says, what is the main story of the Purge? Some summaries. A wealthy family is held hostage. That's the very first Purge. Target is a murder syndicate during the Purge. What is the story behind the Purge? What is the story behind the Purge? Okay, that's a video. I don't want the video. I want the facts. I mean, I want the... Here we go. Give me a second. Message of the movie Purge. The Purge is a futuristic Twilight Zone movie that comments on American society and its penchant and fascination with violence. Right, and thus with violence. Revelation 18, Babylon shall fall. This is a violent society. The way of the violence. Let me do this. Let me go to the scripture. Just going to go to the regular King James. I'm not going to go to the Apocrypha, but I should go to the Apocrypha. Do a word search on that. Violence in the earth. Violence as a garment. You just click on violence. We're going to cherry pick some of these precepts. Okay, right. Genesis 6:11. First time violence is mentioned. The earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence. So what happened? The Most High took this place out by water. So the same generation that was back there is the same generation that's here today, and this place is totally corrupt. You know, this guy's blatantly doing things that Obama couldn't think of doing. Clinton couldn't think of doing. They would have got rid of him in a New York minute. He's just blatantly doing what the hell he wants. Because you have the Senate, the Senate with two houses. You got the two houses of the Senate. You got the House of Reps and the Senate itself. They're not doing nothing. You got all these lawyers. Nobody's standing up to this individual right here. But he belongs there because the Most High put him in there. I should read 12. Let me open this up. And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. 13. And the Most High said unto Noah, which means comforter, comforter, the end of all flesh is come before me. For the earth is filled with violence and corruption through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. You got violence 57 times. Let me just do this. Let me go to Proverbs. 4 and 7 Proverbs. For they eat the bread of wickedness. That's what you're doing currently, and drink the wine of violence. Just like people eat every day and they drink. In the Middle East, everybody drunk wine. That was just a staple. You just drunk wine. Not so much in this country, but you drink beers here. But over there, you drink wine. It said, for they eat the bread of wickedness, just like they eat. You're gonna eat in the morning. You're gonna eat in the evening. You're committing wickedness in the morning, wickedness in the evening, and drink the wine of violence. Meaning, it's all about. Hey, people like watching MMA matches, and when riots break out, you like that. You like that, don't you? Right, the violence covereth the mouth of the wicked, meaning everything they say, it leads to violence. But violence covereth the mouth of the wicked. Another good one in Proverbs 13 and 2. A man shall eat good by the fruit of his mouth, but the soul of the transgressor, the wicked one, shall eat violence. Thus by violence shall Babylon, matter of fact, it should be here on the list. Okay, yeah, Revelation 18 and 21. Thus with violence. Let me click to that. So if they're competing, I can see that whoever, there's 100 of y'all going out there, we're going to give you weapons, kill each other. The last survivor, you're going to be a citizen of the United States. He'll probably be in the arena, Trump. Remember, he's Nero. It says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city, that's Babylon the Great, the U.S., be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. These scholars, Edomite scholars, none of them they won't mention the fact that this is talking about the U.S. Only a handful of them, a couple of them. If there's 5, there's a lot. Alex Jones is not going to say it. None of these other guys that claim you know the Bible is going to say it, because you're basically condemning yourself. You know, you'll say, well, not that wicked. Oh, yes, yes, you are. Okay, where am I? Let's go back to Proverbs. Not going to read all of these. I'm going to cherry pick these. Okay, Isaiah 60:18. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land. Oh, wait a minute. Except for when the Gogites come and get us. See, in order for us, the Gogites to get us, they got to commit the act of violence. Violence, Isaiah 60 verse 18, violence shall no more be heard in thy land. So Gog is not going to get us. Wasting nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation, safety, and thy gates praise. Except for 1,000 years. There's going to be a period of a year where the Gogites are going to get us. Just cherry picking right here. Ezekiel 7 verse 11. Violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness. None of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, their armies, nor of any of theirs, neither shall there be wailing for them. When this man goes down, we're not going to cry for him. We're not going to feel bad for him. Make a chain, for the land is full of bloody crimes, and the city is full of violence. Let me go to the 21st verse. And I will give, you know what, I got to go to the 20th verse. As for the beauty of the ornaments, he said it, majesty, image, abominations, and of their detestable things therein, therefore have I set it far from them. 21st verse. And I will give it into the hands of strangers. You got the strangers over there in Palestine for a prey, and to the wicked, Esau, read Malachi 1, of the earth for a spoil. To the victor goes the spoils. They took us down, pursuant to prophecy. And they shall pollute it. They shall pollute it. We shall eat our defiled bread amongst the Gentiles. What is that? Ezekiel 4:9 on down, about the 11th verse. My face will I turn also from them, and they shall pollute my secret place, for the robbers shall enter into it and defile it. That's Esau. You defile everything. The food that we eat is total garbage. Make a chain, for the land, our land, is full of bloody crimes, and the city is full of violence. What's happening with the Palestinians, current Palestine? You got the Gaza Strip. You got that whole area. That's violence is going on right there. And the United States the media, American media, they don't cover it. They don't. If they do talk about it, they're not going to talk about it as being a slaughter or a genocide. So they all these people that you see on TV every day, the news programs, the weather people, the political people, and these different news stations. That's why you got alternative news. I got to read the 24th verse. Wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathens. Who's the worst of the heathens? It starts with an M and ends M and AM and ends with a lek. And they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease, and their holy places shall be defiled. Their holy places shall be defiled. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. So let's keep going. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm sorry. Garment. Let's get garment. Violence, garment. Psalm 73 and 6. Therefore pride compasses them about as a chain. That's Esau. Violence covereth them as a garment. You put your garments on every day before you go outside, right? You don't go out there naked. So every time Esau puts his garment on, there's violence. So we see violence every day. Let's see what this says. Ezekiel 18 verse 16. Neither hath oppressor any, hath not withholden the pledge, neither hath spoiled by violence, but have given his bread to the hungry. This dude is cutting everything. He's cutting everything. He's doing away, basically he's doing away with the working class and he's doing away with the working class, the middle class, the working class. You got the upper middle, you got the middle, and you got the lower middle. The middle and the upper middle are people that open up businesses and, you know, and then you got the upper class which open up major businesses. So they rub elbows with the super rich. So he wants to get rid of the working class, which is the middle class, the lower middle class, and the lower class. And he wants to have two classes, an upper class and a lower class. Spoiled by, do you know how many people are homeless in America? And everybody says this is the richest country on the planet. But you got homeless all over the place. I'm gonna do the numbers. Violence, but have given his bread. I'm sorry. Have spoiled none by violence, have given his bread to the hungry. They do the opposite. And have covered the naked with a garment. When you're covered, you have a roof over your head. Let me go here. Let me go to the Apocrypha. Okay. Put in the keyword violence. And I got to also look up the Hunger Games. I saw the first one. Okay, let me go to Apocrypha. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying them that fear the Lord. All Israelites fear the Lord in their heart, although they don't know that they're Israelites. Read Romans chapter, Romans chapter 2, around about the 15th verse. They become a law unto themselves, meaning you know by nature not to lay with your best friend's girl. You know by nature not to kill anybody. You know that by nature. That's not in the nature of Esau. So the law is not in him. Okay, let's see. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude, right, the war, this is when Yahushua comes down in the ship that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. Let me open this up. Go to the 10th verse. Let me get ready to close. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, he gave the command. What they used was a DEW, which is a direct energy weapon system, or DEWs, direct energy weapon system. There's a reason why they use a Mountain Dew. What was it called? Tropical Blast or whatever it was called. And they were telling you with the Dew, because the Dew, Mountain Dew, the Dew is written in big bold letters. Dew, direct energy weapons. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, and as it had been a blast of fire, direct energy weapon. So the Most High gave this technology to this white man, the direct energy weapon system. And out of his lips, a flaming breath, meaning out of his command, and out of his tongue, he cast out sparks and tempests. Out of his command, he shot the lasers. That's how the angels that possess these chariots, their power is the lasers. And they were all mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude, the nations. But they're going to have that war in heaven, Revelation chapter 12, which was prepared to fight and burnt them up, every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. What is this? What I saw this, I was afraid. When I saw this, I was afraid. When I saw this, I was afraid. Because Ezra the prophet, high priest, come out of the line of Aaron's rod that budded. He come out of Aaron's rod or lineage. He saw the vision of Revelation chapter 12, and it was the vision was like a holographic movie. Excuse me. And he heard the sounds. He heard people screaming. He saw the laser. That's why he described it that way. So this is going to happen. And I'm going to just say this. You spies that are mingled among these different camps, New York camp, whatever camp there is, you sold out. You sold your soul to the devil, man. And we are doing the work of the Most High. Now, if you can't see that we're doing the work of the Most High, and you just getting a paycheck, as long as they pay me, giving them good time benefits, I'm good. I'm a spy on you niggas. You're gonna get punished by the Most High, by Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai. And I keep telling y'all, you guys be rubbing elbows with everybody. I keep telling y'all, you cool with some. Oh, I like this brother. Me and him is cool. You don't know that guy could be a fucking cop, a popo, a federal agent that happened to be Jake. So if they're doing that, that means they don't believe that the MOTB is coming. They don't believe that Babylon the Great is America. They don't believe that Yahweh Shai is coming, and his name is Yahweh Shai, as a so-called black man with woolly hair, mean as hell. I shall not meet thee as a man, Isaiah 47. They don't believe none of that, so they really atheists. They might go to they might be Catholics or Baptists or whatever, and they really don't, like the average Jake. I don't know, you guys are crazy. Ain't no UFOs coming. America got a great army. Ain't nobody gonna take out America, and God bless America. And that the Most High put that in your mind, to not see the truth, to not perceive the truth. You hear the truth, but you cannot perceive it. Isaiah 6 and 9. There's an angel that block you. If the Most High didn't open up my spiritual mind, my inner mind, he didn't open me up, I'll be just like y'all. That's why you got so many Jakes cursing out the Israelites. But every last one of you are numbered. You're numbered. You're numbered. By your own word you shall condemn yourself. By thy words shall thou be condemned. So this is real. And all you guys that have made fun of us and went against and call yourself debunking what we're saying concerning the MOTB, when it comes, that's when you're going to wake up. That's when you're going to wake up. And we're going to see your leader, what your leader's going to say. If your leader says that's not it, go ahead and take it, and you go ahead and take it, then when the Most High destroy you, you're going to wonder why. You're going to wonder why. Hey, Captain Zazariak, you said that thing that Alex Jones is the high priest over GMS because you believe that we learned that from out. No, I've been teaching that long before Alex Jones came on the scene. I've been knowing about this since the 70s. The Most High opened up my eyes since the 70s, bro. Early 70s at that. I was 12 years old. Spirit showed me, but I didn't. There was no chips back then. But I said there's something physical that's gonna go into you. There's a physical thing. Well, it's already here. People are getting chipped. So the ones of you that have bucked up against it, be careful what you say. It may come back to bite you. And it is going to come back to bite you. You are going to say, oh shit, GMS was right. This is why we say we got 100% truth. Hey, Ron Dalton can't see that there's the UFOs or the ships, the chariots, what they see in the sky, that UAPs. He said that's not in the Bible. Well, he's not a prophet. And I got to do a video on him. Ron Dalton can't see it because Ron Dalton is not a prophet. He got some information about Israel. He figured that out. But he's not a prophet. He's not a prophet at all. He's not one of us. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. I didn't want to go long, but the Spirit led me to go a little long. With that, shalom.